Hello, I'm so happy to have you here with me today for some yoga in the park. If you're not in the park, that is okay, you can do this anywhere. You can do this in your house as long as you have a mat. With the soles of your feet on the mat, with socks or without, your knees bent, laying back, come into alignment, checking your hips, your shoulders, are they square on the mat? Shuffle your tailbone down the mat and your shoulder blades back. Place your hands in your belly. We're going to begin to ground by noticing the breath as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Deep abdominal breathing as you inhale, expanding into belly. As you exhale, imagine you're blowing that air out a straw. Feel as your belly button condenses back to your spine, feeling that bit supported and stronger. Keep this abdominal breathing going, and on your next exhale, squeezing your buttocks, peeling your lower back up and off the mat. Raise those hips into a glute bridge. Deep breath, inhale, lowering back for 3, 2, 1. Let's keep going. As you exhale, squeeze, lift. We're going to take those arms wide by side body. As you inhale and return, we're going to raise those arms up in your eye line. Keep going. We're going for about 8 altogether. Stay focused on a pace that suits you rather than following along with myself, because we're all different. And some days we can do more than others, and that is okay. You're exactly where you need to be. Just keep moving at your own pace. Those legs and ankles at 90 degrees. Taking your hips a little further each time. Keeping your abdominal wall tight. The rib cage in. The neck long. Your breath flowing. Not only warming up the glutes and the spine, but also your chest. Okay, we're just going to hold this one at the top and begin to go for a few ankle raises. So on your exhale, just raising those ankles without sickling them, please. Keep them nice and strong and aligned. Inhale, rolling back nice and easy. Raise those heels. And carefully, with control, take that back. Keep going. Raise those heels. Inhale and back. And you're weighted in your shoulder blades at this point. Keep going. Raising those heels up. And back. You're so strong. Keep going. And on your next breath in, rolling back to the mat. Pop the knees into the chest, big hug, wrapping your arms around. Go for a gentle rock side to side on the lower back. Pop your feet back, we're ready to keep moving. Taking your hands to your belly, checking the motion of your breath. As your tummy rises and falls with each breath. Imagine on your exhale, as you blow that air out a straw, you're pulling a corset tight around the waist. Okay. On your next exhale, raising the shoulder blades, reaching your hands towards the toes. Now we're going to hold it here. Deep breath, inhale. On that exhale, you're going to pump your hands up and down. Keep going. And again, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. Pump, 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 pump. Keep going. Hold it. Deep breath, inhale. Blow it out. Pump, 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 pump. Pulling that corset tight. Holding. Keep going. Pumping those hands. Keep going. And leave it there. Well done. Deep breath in. Exhale, pump. Go 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep going, pump it out, pump, 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 pump. Great job. Deep breath, inhale. And pump. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Pump, 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 pump. Keep going. You're feeling your core get nice and warm now. That powerhouse is heating up. Take that back to the mat. Well done. Okay, so you stay where you are. I've literally just changed location for the weather so unpredictable here in the north of Ireland. Some rain in the middle of recording this video, but no harm. We're in tabletop now, guys. Knees hip width apart, hands under the shoulders, spread your fingers. If your wrists get sore, come up onto your knuckles. Okay, so we're going to go for a spinal wave here. As you inhale, sending your tail out behind, your heart forward. As you exhale, you can see that we're arching the spine here, squeezing your glutes, tucking the tail under like a frightened animal. You're arching into your spine. Feel your shoulder blades drop away, your belly button scoops in, your neck long as you tuck your chin. Here we are going into the dipped spine. Inhale, send your tail behind, heart forward. Long neck, crown forward. Exhale, arching. And again, take this at your own pace. You want to go for about 7 altogether. 7 rounds of breath. Exhaling into your arched spine. Inhaling into your dipped spine. And when we inhale, you want to keep your abdominal wall tight because it can be easy to overdo it in the lower back. But really, I just want you guys to be intuitive here with your breath, with how this feels in your body. Even closing your eyes, taking a moment. How does this feel? How does this posture feel? Where do I feel it? Okay, shuffle your knees wider than the hips, big toes together. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, send your hips back. Sit bones as close to the heels as you possibly can. Inhale, return back to all fours in our dipped spine. Exhale, arch your spine, sit back to the heels. Inhale, returning to our all fours with the dipped spine. Keep those shoulder blades back and down in their pocket. We'll go again. Exhale, arching the spine to sit back. Well done. Keep those shoulder blades rolled back and down, your neck long. And you could always pop a block under your head, just allow your forehead to be restful. Activating. Okay, so like a dog at a fire hydrant, you're going to take your right leg at 90 degrees by your side body. Inhale, take the knees together. Exhale, squeeze your outer glute. Raise your right knee up. Inhale, center. Exhale, to the side. Inhale, return. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. So you're moving with your breath, squeezing that outer glute. Let's create circles now in that hip. We'll go for about 10 to one side. Just drawing circles with your knee, and you get that in your hip. Keep your gluteal active. Take that the opposite direction for 10, 9. Well done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and extend that right leg out behind. Deep breath, inhale. And on your exhale, take that right knee to your nose, arching your spine. Inhale, extend that right leg out behind. Exhale, arching the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arching the spine. Keep going. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arch your spine. Inhale, extend, long spine, pointed toes. Hold it here. And exhale, going further now. It feels like you're doing a crunch on all fours. Keep going. Gonna go for about 8 on this side. A It's not easy, guys. You gotta breathe. You gotta breathe. Now keep that leg extended. Tuck your pelvis forward as you inhale. We're going to bend those elbows into the ribs. Lower your chest parallel to the ground. As you exhale, push the ground away. Lock out your arms on that exhale. I know we're moving fast here. We went for about 3 there. Stay with me. Pop that knee back. Chaturanga. Inhale, chest forward and onto your belly. Walk those hands under your shoulders. Elbows in tight. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, drop your shoulder blades back, pressing your pelvis and your knees into the ground. You raise your heart forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, back to the mat. Exhale, raise up. Inhale, back. Exhale, raise up. We'll go for about 8 here. Keep going, keeping those knees and your pelvis weighted in the ground. Imagine that there are a line of ants marching underneath your belly button, and you don't want to squish them, so you're keeping your belly button scooped up and in, your abdominal wall strong. Keep going, feeling yourself getting stronger each turn. Moving at a pace that works for you. Don't forget about your neck, keeping your neck lovely and long. We'll just fold those arms. Take a moment here, lying on your tummy. Deep breaths, restoring your nervous system. Well done. Well done. Pop those hands under your shoulders. We're going to take the opposite side. Deep breath in. On that exhale, lock out your arms, push the ground away. Knees wider than the hips, big toes together. Sit back into child's posture or Balasana. Take a moment here. And now you know what we're doing, so we have a better idea when it comes to the opposite side. We're ready, we got this. Okay, so we're in tabletop with the left leg extended by side body, 90 degrees. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, squeeze your outer glute, raise that knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, squeeze, raise. Inhale, center. Exhale and raise. Let's go one more. Well done. Let's create circles in that left hip, drawing 10 to the right. Notice how this hip feels compared to the opposite side. And then 10 to the left. Okay, extend that left leg out behind. Deep breath, inhale. Squeezing your gluteal and your tummy strong. As you exhale, draw that knee to nose, arching the spine. Inhale, extend, long spine, long neck, toes pointed. Exhale, arching the spine like an upright crunch. You draw that knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale. So feel that as you inhale, extend your leg, you're actually opening up your upper back as well. Exhale, crunching knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Remember, if your wrists get achy, you can always come up onto both knuckles. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, extend, pointing the toes. Exhale, arching, feeling your tummy warm up, your spine opening up, your glutes warming up. Okay, tucking that pelvis forward, keep your leg extended. 3 push-ups. Inhale on the way down. Exhale, push away. Notice between your shoulder blades, your tummy strong. Inhale, exhale, push away. 1 more, you can do it. Keep that toe pointed out behind. Inhale, And exhale, push away. Well done. Left knee to the mat. Inhale, chest parallel to the ground. Exhale, forward onto your belly. Fantastic. So we're going to go for 8 more of our cobra. Inhale, chest to ground. Exhale, drop the shoulder blades back to raise your heart up and forward. Your back bend comes from the upper spine. So focusing on drawing those shoulder blades back and down into their pocket. Keeping your knees, your pelvis weighted in the ground. Keep going. We're going for about 8 altogether. And still remembering to keep your abdominal wall strong towards your spine. If it helps, you can visualize ants marching underneath your belly button. Don't want to squish them, keep going. Okay, we're going to hold this one at the top. Keep those elbows in tight to your ribs. And bring it back to the mat. Okay, deep breath, inhale, hands under the shoulders, exhale, lock out your arms, push away. Let's take it into Balasana, child's posture, shuffling your knees wide, toes together, sit back. Okay, side stretch, walking your hands across to the left side and your hips to the right heel. Take a deep breath. Inhale to side body, expanding your rib cage. Pause, hold that breath, exhale. Enjoy that side body stretch. Excellent. Walk back in through center. Take it straight across to the right side now. Your hips to the left. Same again. Deep breath to expand your rib cage. Expand that side body, inviting in space. Hold it at the top. Exhale, moving into that space, letting go. Walk back through center, rounding up to table. Fantastic, well done. I decided to move back into the sun. Okay. From here in tabletop, tuck your toes under. Deep breath, inhale to raise your knees up. And as you exhale, send your hips up, your chest back towards the feet, and our down dog Adho Mukha. Okay, so you want to be 50-50 in arms and legs, and here we are just bending into the knees, creating a figure of 8 in the hips. Give your head a little nod. Deep breath in. As you exhale, round forward into your high plank, shoulders in line with the wrists. Tuck your pelvis forward, inhale, chest parallel to ground. Exhale, raise up into your cobra. Keep those arms extended now. If you feel up to it, then raise your knees up, pressing into the tops of your feet. This is our upward dog. Hold a deep breath in, floating back to the mat. Take a moment. Okay, so I know that was a quick wee flow there for you guys. Just take it at your own stride. This is our Sphinx now. So like the Sphinx, you're taking your elbows under the shoulders, your forearms to the ground. As you inhale, allowing your shoulders to float up to the ears, and as you exhale, dropping your shoulder blades back and down into their pocket, elongating your neck. Do a couple rounds of this at your own pace. Inhale, shrugging the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, dropping your shoulder blades back and down. Now you're weighted in the pelvis, and our tummy is seriously working here to protect our lower back especially. Notice especially between your shoulder blades and your drawing your heart forward to the top of the mat. This is great for people who tend to sit at a desk a lot or do a lot of driving or looking at their phone. I think that we could all do with this, so keep moving, feeling more free, open each round. Take a moment here, you've earned it. Hands under the shoulders, deep breath in. Ready, exhale, push the ground away. Knees wider than the hips, big toes together. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, sit back to the heels, Balasana, child's posture. Return to all fours, tuck those toes under, deep breath in. Exhale to hover the knees. Remember that corset tight around the waist. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, send the hips up, the chest back, downward dog, Adho Mukha. Your feet are hip width apart, by the way. Deep breath, inhale, roll forward into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, forward into a cobra or your upward dog. And tops of your feet, knees lifted. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, your tummy, descend your hips back and up into downward dog. And let's return to table, take another rested Balasana. Okay, so we got a wee bit more here. You're doing so good. Inhale, take your left and right hand together. Exhale, extend behind and forward. Okay, inhale, take that hand and foot to tap the ground. Exhale, squeeze your glute, raise your hand and foot up. So follow along on screen. It's maybe easier to watch than to listen. It's a very simple movement. You just want to keep your tummy strong throughout. Your knee extended, your leg pointed long out behind. Keeping your shoulders and your hips nice and stable, or as stable as you possibly can. Don't worry about how high you're getting your foot and your leg. We just want to think about length here. Okay. Opposite side. Inhale, hand and foot together. Exhale, extending forward and behind, as though someone were pulling you by a piece of string from your finger and toe in opposite directions. Inhale to tap the ground. Exhale, squeeze, lift, elongate. Feel that the middle of your spine feels that it's being elongated and stretched. Keeping that tummy active throughout, your neck long. Inhale, tap, exhale, extend. Okay, pop back to the mat. Another rested Balasana. I always love to come back to these. So good for opening up the chest, the hips, the spine. It's like your own little cocoon. And we'll just take a few seated forward folds if you want to find your sit bones, and your sit bones are nice and even. Your legs extended forward, toes flexed back towards the body, and your knees are soft without being locked out there, soft. Imagine there's a piece of string at the top of your head. Someone pulling this piece of string up towards the ceiling. You're sitting up nice and tall. Relax your chest. Inhale, and on that exhale, hinging from the hips. Inhale, return, squeezing your tummy, your gluteals. Exhale, hinge forward. Now don't worry about how far you're going. You're aiming to touch your toes. That is our aim. Freeing up your lower back, okay? We do not want to round from the lower back. We want to hinge from the hips rather than the lower back. And you feel the hamstrings letting go, that you can go a little further each round. Don't have to go at the same pace as I am here, just work at your own pace. Okay, you're taking your left hands to your toes. Inhale, stretch your right arm, open up your chest up to the sky. And exhale, you're just going to take that right hand back to your toe. Inhale, open up your left arm to the sky now. Exhale, return hand back. Folding over those legs, and you can have more of a bend in your knees here. This is something that I'm working on getting more comfortable in, so just thank yourself for showing up to the mat today, for taking this time and energy. You're exactly where you need to be. Well done. Deep breaths, allowing you to relax into this posture. And walking yourself up to seated. Okay, so I know we've done a lot in a short space of time. I do love to do that. So lie back and continue to enjoy the session, guys. We're going to take those legs into table at 90 degrees. Deep breath, inhale to tap your right toe to the ground. Exhale, return. Inhale, left toe, tap the ground. Exhale, squeeze your tummy, imprinting your lower back to bring that foot to table. And you're just alternating, tapping the ground, exhaling to return. Tapping the ground, exhaling to return. Keep alternating, being sure to get equal on both sides. You don't want to work one side more than the other. Anything we do to one side, we do to the opposite side. Feel free to relax your neck and just be in the feeling of your tummy working here and your hip flexors, keeping that lower back imprinted. Want to go for about 8 to 10 in each leg. Tapping the ground and returning. Nice fluid movements, finding your rhythm. Pilates is about rhythm. Okay, well done. Just finish up there. Pop those knees into your chest. Go for a little roll side to side on the lower back. Okay, soles of the feet together, opening the knees out to the sides. Keep your hand in your belly, your heart. We're just going to go for little pumps, pumping the knees up and down. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pump. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing your inner thighs, your outer glutes. Keep going. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pump on your exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, deep breath in, exhale, pump. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in through the nose, exhale, blowing that air out the mouth, out a straw. Well done. Bring your knees together into the chest. Go for a rock. Okay, so raise your hips up into a bridge. Now you're just setting your hips to the left side of the mat. Roll over to your right hip, and now you end up with your hips in the center of the mat. They're stacked. Your knees are stacked. And as you inhale, you open your arms out wide by side body, opening up your chest, and you turn your gaze away from the knees to your left hand. Deep breath in, expanding the belly. Exhale, getting rid of that air. And return into center. We'll take that to the opposite side. Just go for a little roll with the knees in the chest. Okay. Opposite side, raise your hips up. Now set your pelvis to the right side of the mat. Roll over to your left hip, stacking your hips now, and you inhale, open your arms out wide, palms of the hands face the ceiling. Turn your gaze away from the knees to your right hand. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And well done, guys. This has been your practice, your Pilates practice for the day. Well done for showing up and getting it done. Until next time, namaste.